Hello and welcome to another episode of the Free-to-Play, and as you may have noticed, I sort of spammed you guys a day ago with all of the remaining videos I had left in the bank when I went on my little hunting trip. Those are all out now, and we have the new patch. You may be looking at this and going, now wait a second, this is the Free-to-Play. How the hell do you have the new mech on the Free-to-Play? Well, I got the standard pack in a giveaway. I believe it was in Majestic's stream. I can't remember if I won it in one of the enter in the chat and then draw at the end of the stream giveaways, or if it was one of the times somebody just like put a code in chat and then I was the fastest to copy paste it into the redeem page. But whichever way it was, I watched streams and I got a free champion pack. I didn't have to spend any money for it, so I'm calling that as valid for the free-to-play. So we do have the champion, as this loads here, champion 1N, 2N, and 3N to play with, which I've got them all equipped with a build for each, and we're going to work through them. We got 3 videos of content here, and then we can play around with a few different builds on people like the 1N, as it does have some build variety. But let's take a look here at the build. And also, there is a challenge going on right now. 2 challenges, to be precise, as we open the Events tab, and it takes its sweet time. Come on, Events tab, you can do it. There you go. The Champion Challenge is currently live, and we can do it. I've already played a little bit of these mechs, but we just need to get 1,000 damage in each of these variants with the standard pack, and we get 3 million Z-bills. That is quite nice. Of course, if you had the collectors and hero and such, which I do have on my main account, then you can get some extra cockpit items and skins and extra C-bills if you had the reinforcements. But we're going to get 3 million C-bills just by playing this. It ends in 14 days. We have plenty of time to do it. And there is also a Solaris Season 3 kickoff event, which can give us a little bit of MC by playing a victory in every division. So we could get 7 wins in Solaris 1v1, which is the 1 million C-bills and 100 MC, and the 1 victory in each division, which align perfectly with each other. So basically, get a victory in each division, 1v1, to get 2 million MC, 2 million MC, that would be ridiculous, 2 million C-bills, and a couple hundred MC. But yeah, we might do that as well. But in the meantime, for the next few videos, we're exploring the champion. For the first one, we have the 1N here, and the champion, being a very torso-mounted mech. Only the hero and 1 other variant have weapons in the arms, so a lot of this arms, great big bulky, just soaking up that damage. All the weapons are in the torso. I have decided to make my first version of this a nice brawler. We have a light 300 engine giving us a total of 81 kilometers an hour. I found that this mech actually has a really good torso twist speed, so it feels very agile for its weight. It has an AC-20 in the right torso, 4 medium pulse lasers, 2 in the center, 2 in the left torso. For now, we're ignoring the missile hardpoints, but we'll get back to them in the future. And then 3.5 tons of ammo and 2 heat sinks into the engine. This is also the patch where they have changed the engine well, not just the engine, all heatsink dissipation rate for doubles up to 0.22. So this thing actually runs quite cold for only having 12 heatsinks, which is quite nice. But let us get into the battlefield and see how the champion 1N brawl design will fare. And for the first match, we are doing, what is this? This is Incursion on HPG Manifold. Now you can see it's pretty decent torso twist considering I haven't had any points into my skill tree yet. Yeah, I can whip back and forth pretty quick. And, oh my god, I've been having some weird FPS issues. I mean, there was, right as the patch dropped yesterday, there was the, like, massive FPS issues when missiles were fired. However, I'm still having these little derps where I'll drop down to, normally as you see I've got my FPS up on the top left. I sit around 60, but it'll randomly drop to like 40 or 30 in the middle of combat. It's quite annoying. But we are moving forward to the center. We see an enemy there. Hellbringer, okay. We want to plug an AC-20 into his face because that will make me happy. So let us go and poke this edge here. There's enemy UAV. Enemy UAV over Echo 4. I can't hit it.
Target spotted.
Let's peek the edge here. All of our weaponry is pretty much aligned with our cockpit, so if we can see it, we should probably be able to shoot it. So we should be able to make some of these sneak shots over the top. Don't see anything. Should probably start to move forward here. Let's go around the right side. Just keep doing a right side push. We'll get a target spotted on that guy so we can see where he is. Hopefully that UAV was taken out so they won't be able to see our aggression here. And we're going to use our mobility because we are a fast little mech.
New target acquired.
And we'll start pumping in AC-20 and such into this Hunchback 2C. It's a double UAC 20. That was another one of the things they did, is they added the heatsink quirk. Not heatsink, the heat scale limit quirk that upped the ability of those mechs to fire that particular weapon system at once, which is quite a nice thing. General Oxide's getting out of here. It's alright, we gotta keep moving. Oh, we're probably gonna lose this match. We're down 3 already. But we do land some pretty good shots on the Jenner. We're gonna keep pushing as fast as we can. The Jenner's dropping. Yeah, we'll take a drop shot at it. I got around the corner. Unfortunate. It's probably going to be a loss for our team here, as we simply don't have the firepower right now. That guy was not the one that I had targeted. I thought he was like, oh, he's CT crit. I can take him out in one hit. No, he wasn't. My CT is now heavily damaged. And here comes the heavy Gauss. Oh, he put a good shot in my CT and took me out. Yeah, that match was horrible. We just got stomped by our enemies. And looks like it is far from over here, as our allies are doing their best to hold on. So let's just go directly to the next match. That was our warm-up. We're just getting ready to lift. We're getting ready to kick ass. So let's go right to the next mission. And for our next match, we have Polar Lurmland's Skirmish. This is definitely not the best map for a mech that's average range is around 250 meters. We'll have to make it work. We'll have to see what we can do. Hold ourselves back until we can get into a position to be a nice fresh brawler near the end. I mean, we've made it work before. I mean, like, when last time we were here with, like, our dual AC-20 Jaeger mech, we still did some good damage before we went down, so we just have to play it like that. Stay with our team. Focus on staying in cover. Don't try to push too hard and expose ourselves. And this is a good example of a map. You can see there in the top left, I still have my FPS indicator on. It's just not giving me some good FPS. I really don't like that about this map.
New target acquired.
And then I can't really look down or anything, can I? Look down. There's all my FPS back. It's back into 60. I look up and I look around, and yeah, it goes back to 40 something.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
I must play with my settings in the future. I must get it to a point where I like it.
Acquired.
But my other champion would have done so much better here. I've got one of my champions set up with a bunch of VR medium lasers and a Gauss rifle, much like my my rifleman. It would have worked quite well at this position, as it would have much more reach. But we're going to use that Mad Cat Mark II as basically a cover. He will be our bullet magnet, so the enemies will shoot at him instead of me. That guy is just barely out of range. We got 400 on him. No, not enough lead on that AC-20. Too much lead on that AC-20. Annihilator left leg, one tap. I just blast these guys now. They're within range. Annihilator's down. Excellent. Alright, we're going to use the Fafnir as cover. We got a Banshee and a Fafnir. We're just going to follow in right behind them. If they're pushing forward, we're going to help them. We're going to use this guy as basically mobile cover. He's going to go after this guy. We'll join in. Take off that side torso, or actually just the arm, but the same amount of weaponry fell off anyway. And now we're going to start pounding these guys at short range. Throw out those IC-20s. Juliet over the top of the hill. Boom! Give a nice AT-20 to him, as he deserves it. He does not deserve to live. He deserves all of the AC-20s in the face. We're pushing on these guys. Get on this flank. Open up that side torso. He is one tap away from going down. We took off all of the SRM-6 on that brawler. Ryan is one tap, and he went down. It's 3-4. It's still a fair game here. We're going to nice push onto this Mauler. He's got that dual heavy Gauss rifle, but if we can get that heavy Gauss rifle crit, that's super important for us. We're going to shoot for it. We took it off, hopefully, but we did overheat. We are dying here, but at least we're having a nice fight. We got the enemy light in our midst, coming in the back. He's standing still. I want to blast him, but I'm horrible at shooting. My aim is ridiculously bad. We'll just go for things we actually can hit, like his big old Kodiak. Try to go straight through his CT as it is open. We can drop him with a nice good alpha if he looks our way. Give him our left torso here. Got him. Drop. Come on. Die, you Evan Jaguar. Spread that damage. Ah, we went down. But that was a much better fight than last time. We did 515 damage. That was a decent brawl, in my opinion. Doesn't matter that we've lost. We fought well. Good game to our opponents, as our last here is a Pirate's Bane, and as he should do, is he's a Locust. He needs to die horribly, so hopefully my enemy team will do me the honor of killing my ally for me, as I would have liked to myself. Come on. Explode in a ball of flames. There you go. You exploded. Very good. Exactly how all Locusts should. But let's see what the post-game stats are like and how many C-bills we've earned. Because with that standard pack for the champion, we actually have a month of premium on the account, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to have to play a lot of matches and capitalize on this premium match score. We get the premium time bonus and get the premium experience. But we did 515 damage with 1 kill, 5 assists, one of those being a kill most damage dealt. We got 196,000 C-bills, and let us move on to one more match for this episode. And for the last match of this episode, we have got Grim Plexus Skirmish. We're rushing to G7 because that's what you always do on this map, right? You just get there as fast as possible, and then whoever controls this four coordinates here, quadrants, that's the word I was looking for, those 4 quadrants. That's who controls the map, and that's who wins. So we rush there to take care of it. But this match has been pretty interesting. Whoa, hell. What the hell? What?
Warning incoming.
What? How? Where? Did he overheat? Maybe he masked? Who? What was he? He was a flea. Oh, maybe he overheated? I don't know. He killed himself, so it wasn't a team kill. So, it was a self-kill. Ooh, good hit into that guy. Get back down to cover. I know he's there. Oh, he got back in the way. Alright. Enemy on our left. Evan Jaguar. We need to start peeking these corners. Boom! Oh! Oh! headshot? I didn't expect that. Did I get him in the head?
New target acquired.
That would have been glorious if I did. Ooh, my AC-20 hit the side. That's okay. I think I got another headshot. I did that with the Jaeger video, and I did that here. Gloriousness. Ooh, that AC-20 did hit, though. That's good. These guys don't know I'm here.
New target acquired.
Oh, my AC-20 missed, though.
Target spotted.
Damn it.
Level critical.
They noticed. They noticed. Abort. Abort.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
They come around hard on the left side.
New target acquired.
Push Foxtrot, the Annihilator up top. We gotta take these guys. We gotta take them fast. Ooh, that heavy Gauss hurts. We're probably gonna lose this match. Oh, hey, there's a guy right back there.
Acquired.
Oh, God. Although I think he missed his heavy Gauss there. It's very good for me if he did. Ah, there goes my torsos. Yeah. We're getting wrecked. We're getting wrecked. Oh, unfortunately. We did get a kill at least. Oh, we're getting so wrecked. We'll watch through the end of this one. But yeah. I think I got a couple pulses onto the Shadowcat's face, and then I followed it up with the AC-20. But we are down so many pilots here. This is unsalvageable without some miraculous thing occurring. As our awesome here is getting pushed in. What do we have left? We've got an awesome archer with one of his LRMs destroyed and a head. Ooh, almost gone. A torso is gone. We've got a blood ass with just a single Gauss rifle and some medium lasers. Pretty good design for the blood ass. But unfortunately, he is the last standing as a whole enemy team is bearing down on his position, going to rip him a new one. But good game to our opponents. We can't win every match. I still think this mech is a decent brawler. Maybe not the absolute best in the heavy category, but it's decent. Got some okay armor quirks for its torsos. However, that was just a bad situation. We did get 372 damage done with 1 kill, 2 assists, and I believe it was a headshot, although I cannot tell here. But 123,000 C-bills, can't complain about that. But that is going to be it for this episode. In the next one, we'll do the next champion. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.